Our Collision 2017 coverage is proudly powered by Monster Products. Find the headphones and speakers that match your style at PLUGHITZlive.com/monster.
So, we're here with our next interview. Hi.
Hi, I'm Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Nice to meet
Can
you, Alex Bottom.
Can you please introduce yourself and your title and your company?
Yeah, sure. Can I just say how awesome it is to be in New Orleans? I mean, we're having a blast here at Collision.
Yeah.
Are you guys having a blast?
We are. This is
First
our
time in
first
New
time in New
Orleans.
Orleans.
Oh, yeah, same. I was here visiting when I was 10 years old with my dad when he was at a conference at this probably very same conference arena, so it's fun to be back so many years later.
Yeah.
So
I love the Big Easy.
Big Easy. Haven't been staying out too late, so I've heard some stories of people staying out late, but I've been in pretty early, so.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm Alex Bottom. I manage the marketing for HR Cloud, and we're here exhibiting WorkMates, a brand new mobile app for enterprises. And so we're really excited to be launching here at Collision. We kind of identified Collision as a great platform to showcase what's new. I actually went to the Las Vegas Collision back in 2015 and as an attendee. And so
our show is actually there on the 2015 Collision.
Yeah.
We weren't here last year, but we were here.
It was in that big tent, and
they were here, not
the
control room.
I see people waving their hands. Cool.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah, so I've been with the company about 5 years, and our product Onboard was originally on a different dashboard called NeoGov. We make software for the government.
Okay.
And so governmentjobs.com had 2 billion page views last year, founded by our CEO, and we make software for the government. 900,000 users, 5 million government employees use NeoGov software.
Okay.
In 2015, HR Cloud spun off in January. We also simultaneously released our first ever mobile app that happens to be free. So we're here showcasing our free mobile app. That's our main, from a strategic point of view, our customer acquisition method. We're really excited to show all of the features that's free for our app WorkMates. We've got an internal company directory where everyone who's at the company can easily communicate with one another. This is enterprise level software that we're providing for small, medium-sized businesses.
Okay.
Stuff that typically costs thousands and thousands of dollars that we're essentially giving away for free.
Okay.
So, we're excited to be here. We've got a small team, and we've been getting a lot of positive feedback from the demos. There's a lot of great energy over there in the conference area. And, the conversations are very enthusiastic. People love seeing our tech. We're excited to show it, and that's why we're here.
All right. And what is your application? Well, what is it based around?
HR Cloud is human resources software. So imagine your employer profile comes to life. We have some pretty exciting integrations. We don't do payroll, but we integrate with ADP, so you can migrate your ADP profile into our environment. And so think of it as team engagement, company culture, collaboration software. So it's an internal social network where you can have the same kind of feature set that you have on like a popular social network, but it's internal. So not everyone's friends on Facebook, not everyone's connected on LinkedIn. This is one network that's internal, that's got features baked in that really can help drive the organization from a culture standpoint. If you've got teams, like we're talking to a lot of teams that have got global teams from different cities, how do you create company culture when you're not in the same proximity with one another? So this is one centralized location where people can communicate anything from when people are hired from our onboarding portal to birthdays to showcasing what we call Kudos. So someone who's providing, going up and above and beyond. We've identified 12 different indicators like creativity, hard work, and you've got badges that you can embed into those timelines that are associated with points that you can redeem for gift cards through our Tango card integration. So we've got quite a bit of integrations that we could talk about. We could talk about our software, how we're kind of providing a new kind of like framework dashboard for how companies can collaborate.
Okay.
We love Slack too. We integrate with Slack. Our Kudos publish into their Slack channel, so we love Slack. We also integrate with Google Apps, and we also integrate with Office 365. So there's no duplication of profiles. A lot of companies oftentimes try and get you to generate a new environment. We're bringing information from other environments to make your company's environment more robust. That's a lot there. So if you're not too, it's a lot easier when you see it. That's what we've been demoing. So
okay.
yeah.
So if you step me through your application.
Yeah. So basically the high level of WorkMates is there isn't really a way to communicate with employees that's social.
Right.
And so you've got the internal collaboration piece where it's a very similar timeline to Facebook, but it's layered over HR data. So the employee profile is actually meaningful HR data. So it's associated with your profile, and it climbs through the rest of our application through what we call Onboard and Core HR, which we call people. So we're showcasing our platform here at Collision. We're really excited, and the feedback we've been getting on level from small and medium-sized businesses to startups who don't necessarily think about HR.
Right.
And so if you're not thinking about HR because you're building your product, you can utilize our software right out of the box that's free, and maybe you can delay hiring someone full-time for HR, or if you already have someone in HR, they can be more strategic. We call it employee self-service.
Okay. So I'm a medium business and I'm just getting started, and I want to use your product to help me with in HR.
Mm-hmm.
How much is that going to run me?
We charge on a per employee per month basis.
Oh, really?
But WorkMates is free.
Okay.
So out of the box, WorkMates is ready to go. There's no cost.
Okay.
So people can use WorkMates for free. Should they want to use our onboarding platform or Core HR, then they're like, hey, we really like being in this environment.
Right.
It's useful for us. We'd like to purchase Onboard and Core HR, which we call people.
Okay. It's nice.
It's pretty cool.
It's
I'm
pretty
getting
cool.
a lot of stunned looks. No.
No.
Yeah,
I think it's cool. So let's say I do want to purchase though.
Yeah.
Like people.
Yeah, people.
But I'm a small business. I don't have a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
I use WorkMates, and it was working out really well. I want to go up to the next level, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
How much is that going to run me? Do we have a price point yet, or is there no price point yet at all?
Yeah, it's just on so let's say if it's per employee,
per person.
per employee. So if you have 10 employees, it'd be like $250 a month.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. So like I said, no one's going to beat us on price.
Right.
And don't quote me on that. Our sales guys are probably like, hey,
no one's going to beat him up.
But that's where we're bringing that enterprise level software to the small and medium-sized businesses, and our software is really intuitive. So you guys probably are familiar with Uber or Expensify. Yeah. Did you ever need training for Uber or Expensify? No. So that's the same level of
understanding. Yeah,
that you can just out of the box look at our portal and be like, oh, I get it. Like on the top right, there's a little feature that says we've got X many employees out of the office, whether they're sick, I'm on a business trip. So that's all opt-in. People kind of like, whoa, like, how does it know? Is it geotagged? No, it's purely opt-in. And so the use case that we are citing is you'll often see your workmates essentially on vacation on Instagram before you find out on that out-of-office email.
Right.
So, because everyone's like, hey, check me out. I've got a cocktail and I'm in Cancun or whatnot.
Right.
And hey, Susie, we need you to do some graphic design or what have you. So, but they don't necessarily report to you. But so everyone on WorkMates provides that transparency that Workforce is going towards. And so that's really where we kind of see things going from a high level, that workforce transparency. You have access to all the information. I mean, our CEO has his cell phone number right inside our company directory. So it's really providing that level, flat corporate environment. That's the kind of what we subscribe to. Right. And so we built this platform to use it ourselves. All of the pain points that every organization, that's actually funny. Some of the people that are coming by, and I walked around the hall today and I was like, how do you use the software yourself? And some of them don't have an answer to that.
Right.
And so we built it to use it internally. So
right. Is that kind of where the idea spawned from?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've got teams all across the globe, Croatia, Vietnam, Los Angeles. So all of the pain points that we solve, we've went through.
Right.
And so as an organization. And so when you're solving those issues with technology, that's really where you find the product fit. And we've been talking to a lot of people that are our same size company that are like, I get it, we're signing up tomorrow.
Right.
And so that's what's been fascinating about going, just meeting people, is a lot of people have the same pain points, and there's that kind of shared pain point, and then they're telling me about their product, and actually I'll give them a shout out. It's called Dacio. They've got a really great product, and I was like, hey, we've got some pain points that you guys are solving. And they're like, you're solving some of our pain points, and that's what's great about Collision.
That's awesome.
Is everyone's here and looking to showcase their product. They're super passionate about their products, and I think that that passion translates to when you communicate.
Right.
Right. And how long have you guys been around?
We've been around since about 2 years.
Okay.
I've been with the company about 5. And so, so like I said, we were started from our parent company, NeoGov Government Jobs, and now we're kind of spun off
and
this
then
past
like
year.
the application itself, how long has that been?
The application, WorkMates, is brand new.
Brand new. As in how long? Like a week?
We launched in January.
Okay.
Nice.
In Android and iOS.
All right.
Are you an Android guy?
I'm an Android guy.
Oh my gosh.
We always get the apps late.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Well, we've got, we're globally focused, and obviously Android is, winning that battle globally. So we're here. And I think that's the cool thing about Collision too. For us, we haven't really showcased our software outside of HR. Collision is vertical agnostic. When we're going to some other conferences, we're going to HR specific, and some people are super tech savvy, some aren't. This is a very tech savvy audience. They're ready to. There's technology. If it's a must adopt, people adopt it tomorrow. If it improves the quality of their business.
Right.
And so that's what I'm big on Collision. I was the one that championed it at our organization to come here because it's vertical agnostic. You've got people that from across many industries, a lot of startups. And so for us, we didn't have a specific subset of customers in mind. We're providing software that makes companies improve their company culture, team engagement, collaboration through our integrations and through our dashboard. So that's pretty much the high level of WorkMates and HR Cloud, and us being here at Collision. We're just super excited to be in New Orleans.
That's
So
awesome.
only being like 4 months in to the new application and everything, how's the traffic and everything? How's all that going?
It's going great, as expected. That's why we're here, telling more people about our application. We do see spikes in traffic occasionally when we run our ad campaigns and kind of when our blogs get released. And so we're strategically looking at how our marketing's performing. But actually, one of the funniest things that I'll quote, I wish I could say I came up with this. We're over by the Panda hall over there, or the Panda stage, and another marketing guy was saying, marketing is what you do when your product sucks. And I was like, you know what? That's so true.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Because word of mouth marketing, you've seen the success stories of other companies, and if your product needs that extra, little bit of oomph, maybe it's not the best of breed. And so we've spent a lot of time developing our product, investing in our product, and we feel over time that as people come to know us through our free version, that they're going to be like, wow, this company's really taking it to the next level and did it right. And that's really where, I think that people will ultimately find us and come to us.
Definitely.
Awesome.
Okay. So if our viewers wanted to learn more about your company or companies and the application, where could they go?
Right in both app stores. WorkMates, we're the number one. No one else has the name WorkMates. That's why we chose it.
Okay.
We're pretty excited in the Android and App Store. And then HR Cloud, I encourage everyone to go to that our website and learn more information. And we'll be excited to hear their feedback. I manage all of our social feeds as well. Okay. So whenever we have someone downloading or we're retweeting, and it's fun to kind of see the discovery process.
And what was your website name?
hrcloud.com.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
No problem. And what were your guys' names again?
Danielle.
Danielle, Alex,
Nikia.
Nice pleasure. Thanks for having me on. I mean,
thank you for coming. It's absolutely fantastic to learn about. We've been talking to many people.
I'm glad your eyeballs didn't, kind of roll in the back of your head as I was talking because.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, and we're really excited to be here. It's been fun. Probably the most fun is seeing all the new ideas and all the startups that are walking around.
That's why we love it.
I've been kind of stuck in the booth a little bit, and I got to kind of walk around with our CEO, and took a look at some really innovative companies, and seeing what's new is always exciting, and
Definitely.
that's why we decided to launch WorkMates, because we're new right now.
It's awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you
you.
for coming on the show.
No problem.
Yes.